Think art. Think red.
Thank you and welcome to the show. Very good to have you with us. The holidays are here. Time for a bit of well-deserved R&R, rest and rejuvenation. For some, for others, it's rugby and remote control. How you choose to spend your break is not as important as that you choose to have a break. You see, recovery is essential to our health. It's more than just the absence of work. It's essential for optimal performance. Take your heart, for example. It works non-stop for 70-odd years without skipping a beat, and it can do that because it was designed on the principle of stress and recovery. After every contraction, your heart relaxes, and it's that balance between stress and recovery that allows your heart to perform at its best continuously. If we could only learn the art of balancing between expending energy, stress, and renewing energy, which is recovery, we'd be healthier, happier, and far more productive. But in our lives, it's often too much energy expenditure without sufficient recovery, which leads to burnout and breakdown. If you persist in stressing a muscle, it leads to chronic damage. In fact, the flip side of that coin is also true. If you don't stress a muscle, it weakens and wastes away. In both cases, stress is not the problem. It's the failure to oscillate between energy expenditure and energy recovery. Bottom line, and listen to this carefully, the real enemy in our lives is not stress. It's the absence of disciplined, intermittent recovery. We've got to make downtime a priority, and it's not hard to do.
It goes without saying that one of the greatest things about living in South Africa is our access to the great outdoors. We live in a breathtakingly beautiful country with a moderate climate, which means that no matter where you live, taking some time out to rest, relax and de-stress is quick, easy and can be incredibly cheap too.
Gandhi said it, health is the real wealth, far more important than pieces of gold or silver. And he was so right. Why spend 2/3 of your life amassing wealth only to spend the last third trying to buy back your health? So what we're doing today for less than 100 Rand is investing in your health and de-stressing, and it's not hard to do. 12 bucks on a train ticket and I'm starting my day right.
If you live along the coastline, escaping the daily grind is relatively easy. City dwellers, on the other hand, are known to experience higher stress levels, and finding downtime in the urban jungle therefore requires some creativity.
For those of us who don't live by the coast, you would think that it's very difficult to find something to de-stress. But can you believe it? In the heart of Johannesburg, there are actually amazing things to do for just a few hours and for under 100 Rand. One of my favorite places to de-stress is the Wits Arts Museum.
A study conducted at Westminster University found that highly stressed workers who visited art galleries and museums during lunch breaks rapidly lowered their stress levels by up to 50%.
What's so nice about art galleries is they never really get too busy, and especially in the middle of the day, in the hustle and bustle of Braamfontein in Johannesburg, it's almost surprising to think that a place this tranquil could even exist.
Most museums and galleries charge minimal entry fees, and many of them are mahala, gratis, nada, for free.
So my path to being completely stress-free has begun. Now, if museums are not really your thing to feel completely relaxed, maybe you want something a little bit more active, I've got just the thing.
Researchers believe that one of the reasons why those of us who live in urban areas are more stressed is because we are constantly dealing with more people and responsibilities. Scheduling some alone time to treat yourself to an experience you enjoy is a great way to tap out of the rat race and recharge.
Today I've decided to spend my 100 bucks on a great cappuccino at a quaint cornerside cafe, and I'm probably going to have money to burn on a book afterwards. I reckon that's pretty good downtime.
Delicious, feel-good food is a great way to spoil yourself, but it should be done in moderation. 40% of people are prone to overeating when stressed, so managing your stress consistently and effectively is a great way to be kind to your waistline.
Even had enough change for a choc nut triangle. You know, a study showed recently that dark chocolate every day lowered your risk of a heart attack or a stroke. Of course, there's a rider to that. It's got to be dark chocolate, not milk chocolate, and keep it small. 1 block a day is all you need, which means I guess this doesn't qualify, so I'm going to eat it when you're not looking.
And while you're still not looking, Dhiveja is going to slip into her yoga outfit and get a healthy dose of one of the best remedies for a stressful life, exercise.
Yoga is a great way to de-stress and is also so healthy for you. It looks after your mind, body and your soul. And I usually do Pilates, so this is a new challenge for me. But any new activity to help relieve stress that's under $100 is fine by me.
Exercise classes are an affordable way to factor in some quiet time and try something new. Classes at your yoga space cost as little as 40 Rand per session.
It doesn't matter what you do, whether it's yoga, Pilates, gym or a run around the block. Just get that exercise in 3 times a week, 30 minutes. Make sure that you get it done. Get those endorphins going, sweat it out so that you can live a healthier, happier, stress-free life.
Slipping into your public library or your favorite bookstore is a novel way to de-stress, no pun intended. Escaping between the covers of a book is one of the easiest and cheapest ways to get away and expand your worldview. It also has been shown to lower your stress by up to 70%.
Reading obviously has de-stressing benefits, not distressing. That's what you get from reading a newspaper, de-stressing. But it's also been shown to delay and even prevent the onset of memory loss and there was one other thing. Clearly I'm not reading enough or not reading the right things.
Coming in at exactly 100 Rand, my day trip to Kalk Bay cost me just a few hours and was just as beneficial as a short vacation.
Thanks, Wendy. Well, that was all of 100 Rand, very well spent, not wasted. Remember, downtime is not slacking off. It's essential for good health and great performance.
While we all dream of taking weeks off and escaping the hectic pace of our lives, it's more effective to take little breaks more regularly to lower your stress levels. Not only will you improve the overall quality of your life, you'll also improve your health and ensure that you have a strong heart today.
For more information, visit thinkred.co.za.